Alrighty, hello. How are we doing, chat? Welcome to the stream. Yep, welcome to the stream of Mario Kart Generations. If you know, I took a look at this mod pretty much for the very first time on this channel, and yeah, it was pretty much my very first Mario Kart 8 Wii U mod ever, in fact. So yeah, we're back to be playing this mod, but this time around we're going to be playing through all of the tracks in this mod. So of course, if you go on to, of course, enjoy this stream, then be sure to hit the like button if you go on to enjoy. Come on OBS, what are you doing? Already dropping 8% frames, that is brilliant. So yes, Mario Kart Generations, if in case you don't know what this mod is pretty much a mod for the original Wii U version of Mario Kart 8 that basically adds like some custom tracks and also some like tracks from other Mario Kart games made in the Mario Kart 8 engine. Obviously, you'll probably recognize some of them because, well, if you watch the video, then, you know, go figure, right? You will have seen it. But yeah. Anyways, let me go ahead and get my lovely Wii U Pro Controller on. And let us get ourselves started. I was away from the keyboard, in case you were wondering. I was at bowling. But anyways, that aside, let's ignore everything that just happened and let's begin. Yep. Alright, and let me go ahead and turn off the music right here. Chat, you will be the judge of whether or not the game audio is good or not. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. Right, here we go. So let's go ahead and get ourselves into a versus race. So as you can see, this is the mod on your screen. Again, if you want to see the tracks that I've played in the video, go and see that. You'll probably see them again though in this stream. I'm gonna go ahead and select my boy Yoshi right here, and yeah, you can see all of the kart customizations. This one's actually from Mario Kart Arcade Grand Prix Deluxe as well. That's interesting. Alright, I'm gonna stick with this. Let's go right here. So I'm gonna do 150cc normal CPU. I guess we'll do 32 races. And yeah, let's go ahead and see. So we have the Mario Cup, Luigi Cup, Wario Cup, Waluigi Cup, DK Cup, Bowser Cup, Koopa Cup, Toad Cup, Yoshi Cup, Rosalina Cup, Daisy Cup, and Peach Cup. That is what we have. So let's go ahead and start off with Wii Mario Circuit, and let us begin. Of course, we're playing we're listening to Mario Galaxy music as we go as well. We need the next Mario Kart game to have character-based cups. That's an interesting one. That is interesting. Well, I guess we'll have to wait until the Switch 3 or whatever Nintendo decides to call the next console, right? Right, so this is a track I have already played before in the video, like I said. So you're going to be seeing it again. Yeah, that's definitely an interesting concept, Matt. It definitely would be interesting to see. I doubt Nintendo would do it though, that's the thing. If I'm being honest with you. Okay, so yeah, now that I'm getting a chance to listen to the music, because I couldn't listen to the music like last time around. Oops, what am I doing? What am I doing? What is James doing, people? That is the big $1 million question. Okay, Link has got a super horn right now. Oop, he used the super horn to get that chain chomp out of the way. Okay, this remix is from what was it? Link! What are you doing? What are you doing, man? Stop it. Why are you throwing that one? Why are you throwing... What is going on today? Ah, come on. So yeah, as I previously stated in the video, the track looks amazing. So yeah, as I was trying to say, like, I recognize this music. It's from his channel was like formerly Polygon. That's what his channel was used to be under. I know it's like Paul something. I forgot what it is. Anyways, I'm in first right now, so that's a yay for me right now. Alright, hi Red Shell. Come and attack me right here, right now. I just noticed that Cooper is doing a little, like, a different animation. I didn't notice that the first time around. Yeah, that is a interesting perspective, you could say. I just like how these trees right here, like, depending on how close or how far you are from it, it's like it'll change its model. And that fact that you can even see that in real time as well. Okay, so this one is actually playing the Double Dash one. Let's see. The other day you watched Beauty and the Beast, Zootropolis 2, and The Little Mermaid. Nice. Alright, on to the next one in the Mario Cup. Yep, this is we're basically playing all of the cups in this stream. Alright, well, here we go. N64 Mario Raceway. Now this one is one that I have not played in the video. So let's go ahead and start it off. I am obviously playing playing this game off of the disc as well. I probably might install the digital version on my Wii U at some point, saving me having to get the saving me to get the physical copy out every time when I want to play a Mario Kart. Either Mario Kart 8 on its own or whatever. Alright, well, this is this track. Let's see. What do I notice? Okay, I immediately noticed, like, the new Super Mario Bros. Wii, like, things in the background. I mean, slash Mario Bros. U, because I know they would be in there as well. I noticed the sign doesn't move. That's interesting. Okay. Things I notice. Okay, so we got these signs right here. Okay, so this one's also playing the same music as Royal Raceway, since the music is pretty much the same, so there's like no point in that. Yeah, it looks pretty solid. It's definitely a very well designed track, especially for Mario Kart 8. I just wish for Mario Kart 8 on Wii U that I wish, like, more people gave this game more love. Like, because the only thing is with finding mods on Mario Kart 8 on Wii U is like, well, there isn't really any, in fact. Oh, Mushroom Hills, yeah, that's what it's called, yeah. Yeah, it's just kind of, I don't know, it's just kind of unfortunate, if you ask me. And now I get a Super Horn. That's amazing. I love this game. Like, if you ever have seen, like, the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, like, mods that version gets, it's, like, so much more better. Like, it even has, like, a full CTGP, like, 8 Deluxe for it. That I think actually does get, like, updated. I just kind of wish they did the same for, like, this one, considering how both 8 and 8 Deluxe, game engine-wise, is pretty much the same. Like, I'm being for real when I say that. Like, they should make, like, a proper CTGP. Now, there is a CTGP for this, like it's called CTGP Universe. However, my problem with it, from like I think that I remember the brief time I played it was like, it doesn't feel interesting. And I mean, I know it's been years now since whenever it was last updated, that mod. But like, I feel like a proper CTGP for Mario Kart 8 would definitely do wonders for this game. Back when you first played Mario Kart, you never knew the retro tracks were from old games. You just thought they happened to have SNES and N64, etc. in the names. I mean, my first Mario Kart game was Mario Kart Wii. I probably didn't even think about like the prefixes on the tracks names as well. Anyways, 3DS Mario circuit. Right, here we are. Let's see. Something tells me this feels like they took... This feels like a booster course pass track. That's the vibe I'm getting from this. I mean, like, if you look at the grass, for example, that's kind of like the vibe. At least it's not as bad as, like, the bloody first wave one. At least it's not that bad, but still. I mean, I could literally talk. I mean, this discussion about the booster course pass art style versus the base game's art style has like it's been talked about to death. Like, there's always so much you can talk about with the art style differences between the regular base game, including Wii U DLC, and the booster course pass tracks. This literally is a booster course pass type track, with just how it's designed and whatnot. I mean, to be fair, I'm pretty sure this was in Mario Kart Tour anyways, considering how much like Mario Kart Tour anyways is pretty much based off of Mario Kart 7 in that regard. It just sometimes has some sound effects from this game, but like majority of it is like Mario Kart 7 HD. You could say. Ooh, excuse me, sorry about that. Had a little bit of a hiccup moment right there. Probably gonna need to take a drink after this. I mean, this track is pretty good. Don't get me wrong. This track is definitely good. It's still solidly designed. Got the mushroom like hills again. Oops. I went out to bowling today. Oh, excuse me, Jesus, I've got the hiccups today. What the hell? Yeah, I went bowling today, so at least the one thing I'll say about going bowling IRL is, okay, hi Blue Shell. Yes, and the thing that you sometimes take for granted in Mario Kart 8 on the Switch is the fact that if you get Blue Shell, at least you don't get hit. Like, you don't lose your glider when you get hit by the Blue Shell. Yeah, I went bowling today. Yeah, oh hey, by the way, Flopside Forest. Satisfying sounds. you hit and miss at bowling. Yeah, sometimes I can also be a bit hit and miss as well with it as well. Didn't know I went bowling. Yep, I went bowling today. That's why the stream was not starting. I mean, it doesn't really matter anyways. But welcome in anyways, Rich and E. Hope you're doing well. Let's see. You grew up first with both Mario Kart DS and Mario Kart Wii. You owned a Wii and DS. Yeah, you're really bad at bowling. You always hit the gutter, and the assist ramp does not help at all. I say the assist ramp does help, provided you're not just intentionally rolling your bowling ball into like the ramps. Yeah, Domino's pizza on Saturday, cheese and tomato pizza with chicken breast strips. Nice. I actually had a Domino's pizza on Sunday actually. Yeah. Alright, that was 3DS Mario Circuit. Let's do GBA Mario Circuit Remix. So we got a tall one right here. Yeah, I got like how many did I get? I got a strike on the first game, and then I think I got like maybe another one. I mean, it's fairly recent, yeah. Yeah, that is right, the Max. Interesting that they're choosing to do the remix track for this one. I mean, I guess because it's already in. Because it's already in the game, anyways. Like in the game, in the base game. So I guess I can see why they chose to replace it with like a remix version. To be honest, like I said, I don't play a whole lot of Tour because honestly, that game is so incredibly like forgettable. Like I'm sorry to those who like that game, but the game is so incredibly forgettable that you would have to remind yourself that you would have that game. Like sometimes I have to remind myself even that I have that game. Let's see. Oh, so this ramp right here is where that item box is. I wonder where that was, anyways. Like Tour is I can see there is like a good game right there, but I feel like because of it being on mobile and because it's been a much more of a simpler Mario Kart game. Yeah, it just ain't it, you know. It just ain't it. Yeah. That's all I can really say about Mario Kart Tour, really, because it's like... to me, okay, Mario Kart Tour feels more of a, like, mobile live servicey kind of game, and it kind of does, like, its own thing. Yes, you could say it's part of, like, the mainline Mario Kart games, like, whatever. What am I doing? Okay, I have no idea what that was all about. Yes, like, Mario Kart Tour is, like, the 9th installment, like, whatever, like, sure. But it's like, the thing is, it's like, it's on mobile, so it's like, I would, like, beg to differ that it is a mainline one. To me, I feel like Mario Kart World is for better, whether you like it or not, is technically the true 9th Mario Kart game, even if Tour is that actual one, and World is the 10th one. Yeah, like I don't know, I mean, I'm pretty sure there has been this conversation about should Tour really count as really count as like its own mainline, game, or its like own thing. Personally, I'm in the minority here, but I personally think that Mario Kart Tour is its own game. Even if it's a part of the Mario Kart series, it's its own game. Like, it's like a game that was constantly being updated as we go. Like, new content was coming out, like every month or something like that. Again, like, I don't really know, to be honest. I could be chatting on my ass here, but I'm just wanting to say that, yeah. I mean, from the bits that I played of Mario Kart Tour as well, it's like, I mean, it controls well. Yeah, it's fine. It controls well. It's just that, again, to me, I just can't bring myself to call Mario Kart Tour a mainline Mario Kart game entry. I don't know. Am I in the I think I'm in the minority here, and the majority is going to say, well, yeah, dumbass. It's obviously a mainline game. But I don't know. What do you think about Mario Kart Tour? Like, do you think it's its own game, or do you agree with like the majority that is like, oh yeah, it's definitely mainline because that's what Nintendo calls it. Anyways, let's do Wii Luigi Circuit. Now that we're in the Ouija Cup. You like how they have the Mario Spaceship music from Mario Galaxy 2 in this menu when you select a racetrack? Oh yeah, yeah. They also, I think this, whoever made this mod really liked Mario Galaxy. Mario Kart Tour is mainline. Do not question you. So I'm going to take a guess. You're saying that based on the fact Nintendo calls it Mario Kart Tour a mainline game. Alright, well, here we go with Luigi Circuit. Ooh, this actually looks nice, you know. Oh, and of course we've got the same music as before. Okay, so I can definitely see the Luigi statue is the same one from Wii. It's not that the Luigi statue didn't really get a full-on, like, remade one to suit this game more. Because I feel like Nintendo would actually do that. Nintendo would 100% have changed out that Luigi statue for like an HD version of it. Yeah, I mean the grass looks good. That's one thing I'll say. I mean, this is probably just taking the track from Mario Kart, like Mario Kart Wii, and just importing it into the Mario Kart 8 engine. And like it changes some things. Like you can definitely see some things that I think is changed. Other than that, it is pretty much just the same. Like it is the same one as in the Wii version. I mean, hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? Mario Kart Tour got new stuff every two weeks. Okay, yeah. Thus, it's not a mainline game. They only get system updates and the rare DLC. Yeah. See, again, I think Mario Kart Tour is a live service game. Like, yeah, Nintendo sometimes doesn't do the best when it comes to a live service game, but I feel like Mario Kart Tour is a live service game. because of the fact that it was getting constant updates. Like if it like every 2 weeks, that the game was getting constant updates. Right, that was Luigi's Circuit though. I mean, great track as a starter, and a great track even now. Alright, N64 Luigi Raceway. Let's go. You actually remember this track less as the first circuit track of Mario Kart Wii. When you first played Mario Kart Wii, you played the Flower Cup more because it was more fun. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, with every Mario Kart game, you're going to have, like, the Mushroom Cup is always going to be... Ooh, that's cool. The Mushroom Cup is always going to be that first cup that is going to be as basic as fuck. Because the Mushroom Cup in every Mario Kart game just kind of serves as, like, the tutorial. Or, like, the cup that lets you get used to the game's controls and get a feel for, you know, the vibe of the game and whatnot, right? And I do think that, you know, it still does ring true. I think when you get, like, into the later, cuts, I feel like that is where, you know, like, you could say the true fun and your skills then gets put to the test. Because it's like, oh, you've completed the Mushroom Cup, well done, you completed the tutorial cup. Now it's on to the real cup. You know what I'm saying? You decided to ditch school so you can be here. Well, I would be responsible, but do as you wish. I can't tell you what you can and cannot do. Okay, I do like the statues in this track. I really do like that. Like it's like a nice little touch to a track that already would be like, I don't know. In the original, it was kind of dull and bland, but then again, it was the first track you play on in the Mushroom Cup in that game. So you know it technically, I don't know, it I think the game's dropping frames because I'm noticing like a little bit of dropped frames right here. I can't improve it because there's like nothing I can put on the screen to show the frame rate of the game, but I could see it. Alright, you technically got spring off. You certainly got off spring break already. Ah, fair enough then. Yeah, I really like this. It's definitely a bit of a pretty good upgrade, if you ask me. This definitely would have worked well as well in a boosted course pass track. Who knows? Who knows? Probably when we get DLC. Maybe they might expand Mario Kart World with more tracks to race on. You never know. Recently you watched That'll Teach a documentary series from 2003 to 2006 about GCSE students trying out 1950s school. Okay, that's interesting. Alright, now this is another track that I did play in the video. DS Luigi's Mansion, I think. Did I? Yeah, I did play. I don't think I played the Luigi Circuit from GameCube though. in the video. See, this is me trying to recall back to that video to see what tracks I did play versus what I didn't play. And I did play this one, and it's definitely a like tour slash booster course pass-esque track. Like, look, like, convince me otherwise that this is not from tour slash what it would be if it was a booster course pass track. Off we go. Ooh, I like the remix. Okay, I'm really digging this remix. It's really a good one. See, this is a track that I wish got into the Booster Course Pass. Because this track doesn't get enough love. Like, seriously, I'm being dead serious when I say... I'm dead serious when I say this. This should have gotten into the Booster Course Pass. This track. It's such an underrated track. Like, for real. Like, okay, I get it, right? Like, we have the other one that is pretty much like a Luigi's Mansion-esque track, like Twisted Mansion, right? But like, you know, bring this one back. What's the harm in it, right? It would be cool actually to see like a Luigi's Mansion track based on the either the second or the third game be a playable track in Mario Kart World as DLC. That would be cool. We need to do at some point, chat. We need to do like a Mario Kart World like wish list slash predictions one for like tracks that could, for either like modes, tracks, characters and whatnot to appear in a DLC for Mario Kart World. That would be cool. Yes, I know they brought it back in Mario Kart 7, yes. But I feel like even then, it's like, it doesn't get enough love in like a home console. In like a home console environment, it would definitely be cool. And just playing this is like, this is what it would feel like if that was the case. Hey Dom. Hey Dominic. Hope you're doing well. Yes, I know your most requested like wish list feature is for a custom knockout tour. Yeah. If Yoshi Park doesn't get in, you riot. Well, Nintendo, you better add that track in then, so this guy doesn't riot. Alright, GCN Luigi Circuit. Let's go. Right, here we are. Here is GCN Luigi Circuit. You want a Mario Maker 2 DLC or a Mario Maker 3? will probably riot. Yeah. I was watching a video from a YouTuber called Sir Musty. I was watching like one of the videos, and I was like, you know, there was like actually like some very interesting like ideas both himself and like his chat was coming up with, and he was like, huh, you know, some of these things they're coming up with is like, why am I not thinking of these ideas? Very interesting. And of course we lose the item. I find it kind of funny, okay, on this track. On this track, if you played this in 50cc, there's like a thing, like there's like a barrier they put up on that one, but like in 100 and 150, even in mirror as well, like that thing is completely gone. I don't know why it's there specifically for 50cc. Kind of just seems like a silly thing, if you ask me. Like, I get it, it's like trying to keep like the racers on one side and then the others on the other side, so it's like more consistent. Also, I just saw, look at that mansion right there. God damn, Luigi! God damn, Luigi! You rich, brother? Now I do know in Luigi's Mansion, it depending on like how well you did, how well you did, like determines what your final mansion looks like, right? Like and I think the one in Luigi's Mansion 2, it was like what. I can't remember. By the way, I've not played the first Luigi's Mansion, for the record. I know it was like one of the other rank houses that you got in the first game that Luigi is living in the second game. But that big one as well. That was like in the original. That was in Double Dash and DS. Is like the big one if you do really well. Alright, N64 Wario Stadium. Let's see how this does. Former Wendy fan sees Wendy in the race. Well, an interesting take on this track. This one definitely sees like, yeah, this feels a lot more like it's a more faithful recreation of the original N64 version, but adding like stuff on top of it to make it more interesting compared to when this was brought back in World, where they really shortened it down. Like with a lot of the N64 tracks in more later games, like they really did cut down the length of the tracks in later installments of the game. Like Rainbow Road, for example, yeah, that was long. That was long. The fact that it would even take you 7 minutes. Like, literally. Okay, I like the underwater bit, that's cool. See, this would actually do better the original version. This would actually do better as like a sectioned like track instead of it being like you have to go all the way through here. Oh, nice. And then get to here. Oh, okay, I love how they changed the Mario Kart to Wario Kart as well. Nice. That's a nice little detail. Wario Stadium. Yeah, this is a lot more of a faithful recreation of the original N64 track than it is of the one in World. The World one is, I don't know. I mean, the World one is the same, but you can also notice like how different it is as well. Probably also explains why none of the tracks, anyways, don't even use the track's prefix. Oh, hello, Blue Shell. See, I like this. I like that you go underwater here. Even if it's just that part, I like that it's there. And I like that they found a way to use some sort of like anti-gravity in here, as well as the flying. You performed a skip in this track on the Mario Kart 64 by jumping over the wall. Oh yeah. It'd be hilarious if you could actually do that, but unfortunately it seems like the person who made this track probably thought about that. Although it would be hilarious. Hello, not J. Dub Williams. Oops, going the wrong way. Williams 0824. Welcome to the stream. I am playing Mario Kart Generations. And right now we're going through every single track. Yep, every single one of them in a stream. Crazy. How are you doing? Is that a blue shell? I swear I thought I saw a blue shell for a moment. Like, my eyes must be playing tricks with me and whatnot. Oh yeah, the freaking rubber banding. I hate... Okay, that's the one thing I hate about all the Mario Kart games, is the freaking rubber banding in it. It's like, bro, like, how are they doing this? Like, how are they seriously, like, going so incredibly fast that they finally have able to catch up with me? Like, how does that work? Like, I get it's, you know, it's to make it, like, fair and square, but it's like, at this point, it's also like, it's kind of like they just intentionally programmed it to be like, okay, wait a bit, okay, now go fast as you can, wait a bit, now go fast again, wait a bit, fast again, you know, like that. Stupid. It is honestly stupid. Alright, next race. Anyways, that was a Wario Stadium. Pretty faithful remake of the original one compared to the one in World. Alright, GCN Wario Coliseum. And then we've got DS Airship Fortress, and then Wario's Galleon. What you usually do is zoom out your screen and hold on to a bandana or a fake item box to go up maximum speed. Yeah, it's interesting that you go fast when you have like a fake item box or a bunch of bananas. I just find that interesting. I don't know why. Oh. Okay. Okay, this is using the same music as Waluigi Stadium. Okay, thank God that wasn't coming after me. Okay, I want to see how well they did the turning. Let's see. The turning on Mario Kart Wii's one was absolutely dog water. Okay, this one is actually a little bit better. This track definitely feels like it was made to be a little bit more playable for Mario Kart 8. Why didn't this track come back in Mario Kart 8? That's a good question. That is a very good question. Who knows? Maybe it could come back in Mario Kart World as DLC. Never say never. Okay, so I'm going to take a guess that this is also just a direct port of the GameCube, like the original track from Double Dash. I'm not noticing anything really too like remakey about this track already. You know, going back to this version of Mario Kart 8, like for a moment, chat, like only having like one item box and it doesn't disappear so you can get like another one, it like just stays there. I don't know, it's just kind of interesting. Did the music stop? Are you kidding me? Okay. So, I guess the music just stopped. Okay, I guess someone didn't code this correctly. We're just literally playing in dead silence. Yeah, literally. Alright, well, okay. This was Wario Colosseum No Music Edition. Hope you enjoyed. Alright, well that was that was something, wasn't it? Alright, let's do DS Airship Fortress. Now this is also a track that got brought back in World. Let's see how it looks in 8, eh? How a real person plays it. Oh, I like how it's using the little clock thingies from DS TikTok clock as well. Okay, I actually really like this. Definitely a different vibe than the one in Mario Kart World. Especially different from the one in Mario Kart DS and 7 as well, for that matter. Okay, so it seems like they couldn't really figure out how to do bullet bills, so they just also used one from Thwomp Ruins as well. Oh, okay, that was definitely intentional. Eh? Okay, that was weird. Gliding time. Yes, and because of anti-grav as well, something that Mario Kart World doesn't have. I really do like the overall vibe of this track. It's definitely like a... I don't know. It's like a different vibe than the World one, in my opinion. I mean, even if they weren't able to get the bullet bills to like properly work, I mean, hey, you know, sometimes you just have to do with what you have. prefer Mario Kart World's version. And that's okay. There is nothing wrong with liking whatever version you want. Obviously, we have to keep in mind that the ones that we're playing here are obviously custom tracks, so of course, custom track creators probably don't have all the pleasures of the know-hows of how efficient Nintendo developers do them. Okay, the one thing I actually let's see, did these? Okay. The one thing I do like about Mario Kart World's version is just how incredibly like active it feels. Like you see like those bonsai bills. Like I like that. And then you also have like the blueprints that are pinned on the walls. I like that as well. Alright, there we go. It's weird hearing double dash music in a game that isn't Mario Kart Double Dash. Because I'm so used to just hearing the da 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 that music all the time. Yo, Victini Blast, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Alright, well, here is Wario's Galleon, or to you Americans, Wario's Shipyard. But to us in the European area, as well as the UK, we know it as Wario's Galleon. So there you go. I think Shipyard is, in my opinion, a much better name. Alright, well, here we go. Let's do this. Yeah, it's going underwater, not on top of the water, like in the world version. I was gonna say, why am I going that way for? Yes, the one unfortunate thing that the world version got taken away. Did Baby Peach have like something that I couldn't see? Thank you. Gliding time. See, why did they not have the thing for the ramp in the world version where you can glide as well? That makes no sense. I get they want to use like wanted to take like most advantage of the water, considering like the vast majority of the time during the track's race is like you're on like the water, but it's like, you know, why not let us fly for a bit? Why not give us that option? Okay, I got Link. Lol. Oh, and of course, because I don't have any friggin' items to defend myself. Wait. We got fish bones as NPC. we're definitely cooking right here, chat. We're definitely cooking right here. Right, there we go. Fire that. Hopefully nobody has a last minute red shell to kind of screw me over. Doesn't matter, even if they fired it, it would be too late because I won. Alrighty. Next. Alright, well I've done that one. Now we're on to the Waluigi Cup. Right, let's start us off with GCN Waluigi Stadium. And I already know this is just going to be taking the one from 8 Deluxe's Booster Course Pass and just whacking it in here. Since the engine is pretty much just the same engine anyway, so it's like, you don't really need to do much, right? Let's see. Oh no, actually no, that's interesting. I thought they were just going to take the one from 8 Deluxe. Ah, interesting, okay. I thought they... Alright. I guess we just got the original right here, but with... Thank you. But in the Mario Kart 8 engine, I guess. Oh, come on! Why did it not immediately do the thing, you stupid? What happened to the music just then? Like, did anyone notice that? Like, the music just, like, kind of disappeared for a bit, and then it came back eventually? That was weird. Okay, I guess. Is it you or does the track look smooth? In like what way? Like playability wise or I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I still find it weird that they use the like normal power plants right there instead of like the ones from instead of like the very metal ones, whatnot. Or it might just be frames. I don't know. I mean, the only thing I can say is at least we have the music from that version in this, even if it's not really the, like, you know, even if it's not the same as the one in 8 Deluxe. I don't know why I was so confident that they were just going to take the Booster Course Pass track and just put it here, but no, instead they just use this. Okay, so when it gets around here, the music stops. But why? Why does the music stop there? And then it plays, and then it resumes when you're not there. That's just so odd. Anyways, I won. How the hell has it already been an hour? I felt like I just started not too long ago. Oh. Okay, let me take my drink. Alright, let's do... Drank your water. Thanks, Cringe Phoenix, who isn't here. Let's see. Okay, if the preview right here is literally just the Booster Course Pass one, then it's just gonna be the Booster Pass one, right? Surely, right? I guess I'm sort of right in that regard. For some reason, they're using cars instead of pinballs. For some reason, I don't know why. Again, they literally could have just used the Booster Course Pass track. I mean, this is the Booster Course Pass track, but you get which one I'm talking about, like the actual one from 8 Deluxe. The crazy thing is, like, how can Mario Kart Wii, a game that was like way before this game ever existed, get the pinball, like, not only the pinball model right, but also the pinball physics right? And yet this game, for some reason, being so many years later, like, just isn't the case. Like, what is going on with that? Like, how did we resort to using cars? That's the big question. And by the way, when I say Mario Kart Wii, by the way, I mean I'm referring to the custom track version where it's like, it actually feels like an actual good version of it. I mean, I know it started in DS. Having the car just go to the different bumpers just kind of feels weird. I don't know why. And it also just feels weird having like none of the pinballs also be like obstacles in our way. Yoshi, why are you not drifting, bro? That was close. Did you see that? Alright, Link. You win this time, but you won't be so lucky next time. So, okay. So technically this is the tour version they're using. But it's also technically the Booster Course Pass track because it was in the Booster Course Pass track for the 8 Deluxe version of this game. But for some reason this one uses cars because I guess they couldn't figure out how to get the pinballs to work? And they're using cars instead? Okay, Okay, I'm just gonna move on. I don't think I'm gonna try and make sense of that. I mean, it's been years anyway since this mod came out. No. Why did it think I wanted to play that track again? But okay, when you look at this preview, right, that is the Booster Course Pass track, right, from the preview icon. So how is the track itself technically the Booster Course Pass track, but also like not using the? Okay, I'm gonna shut up now. I'm just going to go ahead and get started with the next one with Bowser's Wasteland. So this must be a custom track. Not seen this one before. I was wondering what that was. Right, here we are. Okay, Bowser's Wasteland. Now I don't know where I'm going here, so let's just see, shall we? 15th race. Yep. And there's already an immediate like anti-gravity you can go right there. I'm gonna go on this. Stay on this lane though for now. Let's see. Okay, so we make an immediate turn right here. Coins somehow clicking through the ground. I like how the coins are so big in this track. Thank you. It's a good thing iframes also exist here. Oh, so you have to go up here. I thought. Huh. Okay. Boing. Okay, I guess we go into this like little museum. I guess. Why is everything so big? Oh, and I like how they use like one of Peach's like crying ones from the new Super Mario Bros. From like New Super Luigi U actually. I guess I go this way. Okay, I guess. Right. Well, let's try this way now. Let's try the anti-grav. And that was the anti-grav. Hope you enjoyed that, ladies and gentlemen. You may see yourselves out. Nah, just stay, leave, whatever. Okay, so I drift, and then I go here. Okay. Mario Kart 8, but we have a giant track. True! I really do like the 3D models for the boos right here. Okay, I think I'm getting the hang of this track now. Made a few hiccups right there along the way, but we got there. That was the anti-grav. Can you go now? Well, since that's the only bit of anti-gravity that there was, yes! Feels weird hearing this music so sped up. I'm gonna go here. I really like the details right here. I really like that. We're in Bowser's. Excuse me. We're in Bowser's museum. of course there would be a blue shell right there. Oh, and of course there would be a... Oh, and of course that would happen. Yeah, yeah. Oh, and of course Baby Peach would win. A little bugger. You can't leave. You still need your bus keys. Well, that means you're staying here until this stream finishes. Retrieve bus key from locker. Alright, I guess GBA Rainbow Road. Let's go. Let's see, do we get a good remake track or do we just get a port? James has burped a total of 1 times. Say bless you. Okay. Alright. The texture they're using is kind of a little bit trippy. Not gonna lie. Bro, that is, oh my god, that is so trippy. I know what it's trying to do. It's trying to emulate the it's trying to emulate the same as what the Booster Course Pass did for 3DS Rainbow Road. You know, where it had a little bit of like a moving texture on the rainbow road. Yeah, go figure, right? I see it's trying to do the same idea, but I feel like it's too trippy. I don't know why. It feels too, to me, it just feels too trippy. Oh yeah, it doesn't even have a correct mini-map either. Yeah, that's interesting. What's the mini-map anyways? Does anyone know what the mini-map is? Looks like Mario Kart Stadium. Yeah, actually, I think yeah, you're right. It is the Mario Kart Stadium mini-map. I guess that I guess either the person who made it couldn't make a couldn't get someone to make a mini-map for it, or the developer probably just didn't know how to make one, I guess. It's a quesadilla, but horribly disfigured. Then we're coming up to near the end. Another glide section right here. And there it is. We cross the finish line like a Bausch. Like a Bausch. Alright, next one. Let's go. And that was GBA Rainbow Road. I don't know. I'm a bit mixed on that one. Like I get the vision, right? I get the vision for this track. It was like trying to basically emulate how the 3DS Rainbow Road did it with its textures. Which, by the way, can I just still say, the way they did it with the 3DS Rainbow Road one, fucking amazing. Like, I absolutely love it. That is That is such a good one. Uh-oh, we got GCN DK Mountain. What's this not be the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass one as well? Yeah, told you. It looks so... It looks so weird. Just having the original track model in Mario Kart 8. Oh, and of course it does have the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe music from it as well. I think. No, this doesn't sound like the Mario Kart 8 music. I think all others were pretty much the Mario Kart 8 ones. This one doesn't really sound like it. It sounds like it when you first initially hear it, but it's like... Okay, yeah, now I'm hearing it a bit more. Yeah, this is definitely not the original one from Mario Kart 8. Fuck you, Blue Shell. He's a dick. Okay, well, I'm not going to risk taking the shortcut. I'll probably take it on the next one. Just look how... It just looks so weird. Oh, and now I get a super horn? Now I get a super horn, huh? Crazy. Absolutely crazy. You can definitely tell this track replaced DK Jungle from it as well. Yeah, this remix is from the YouTube channel, the Fat Cats one, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Oof, not quite. I think they made it really easy on the 8 Deluxe version to kind of like jump across that. I mean, it was easy to do as well in the original, but I think they made it a lot more like easier as a shortcut in the in the 8 Deluxe version. This track already exists, yes. But for some reason this one is using the original one from Mario Kart Double Dash or Wii. I don't know which version it's using. I mean, to be honest, considering how both Mario Kart Wii, oh there we go. How both Mario Kart Double Dash and Wii's like DK Mountains are pretty much similar to each other. You probably wouldn't be able to kind of tell them apart from... there's like some things in the Wii version of the track you can probably tell the difference. But other than that, it's like... It's very like, not that noticeable. Especially to a person who's probably not looking for those details. Okay, so I'm going to say this is Diddy Kong Racing, Walrus Cove. Alright, well this is Diddy Kong Racing Walrus Cove. Yep, I knew it was Diddy Kong Racing. Despite never playing it. Okay, so I guess we immediately go into an anti-gravity right here. That's cool. I think this is remade. Because it looks remade. Like, it does not look anything like what the original, like, track looks like. Was it not in the track? You don't want Diddy Kong Racing? I've never played it. It's weird where they place the coins, by the way, can I just say. In the anti-gravity section, it looks like a knot. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, now I'm looking at the, even like a little bit of the mini-map, yeah, I can see that, yeah. You can definitely tell the frame rate just absolutely, like, went dipped a bit during that part. It's gonna be funny, chat, to see throughout all the tracks that I play, of like the tracks that will dip the game's frame rate. All right, first place, baby. Woo! Right, continuing on. And now we're on to DK Snowboard Cross, or DK Summit yet again for you lot in Americas. Let's see. Let's take a look. Let's take a gander. Yeah, this is definitely the original. Yeah, this is definitely the original, all right. Again, now the music here is definitely using the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe's one. Some tracks, okay, I will say, some tracks, they look amazing, pretty dang good. Some of the tracks look like... There's a reason why they probably remade them. I don't know. I mean, what would it take to like take an existing model and kind of like remaster it, right? Remaster it with like high resolution textures, so that it still respects the original vision of the track. Yeah, there was definitely a bit of a lot of drop frames right there. But it also just looks a lot nicer, without having to like remake the whole track. I mean, I get why Nintendo pretty much remade all of these tracks, like for Mario Kart Tour /8 and whatnot, and even World, for that matter. Because it's more refreshing to see a new looking version of it than just simply taking a track that has already been made and try and remaster it in a way. You know what I'm saying? Oh, so I noticed the things aren't there. Okay, guess I guess I've dodged the blue shell one way or another. Look, I made the blue shell disappear because of that. The blue shell gave up. It's kind of funny to me how in like, let's say, N64 Yoshi Valley, right? If you stayed on one part of the track where the blue shell couldn't attack you, and then it had to like circle all the way around, and before it like tried to like get back to you, it already has given up. Great. Next race. Nope. No. Great. We've done that. And now we're going to do Diddy Kong Racing again. Fossil Canyon. Rest in peace, gamepad screen. You'll be missed. It's fine. It's doing no harm. I actually, like, I think weeks ago now, I went ahead and put a much bigger battery in the gamepad. Because like the one that comes by default in every Wii U gamepad, like the battery is just absolutely like dog shit. Again, this music is pretty good. Definitely a vibe. Definitely is pretty much taking Bone Dry Dunes like as its track, as its base, to base it off of to make this track. Because you can definitely see just how much of it is pretty much based on that one. Yo, Hunter, how you doing, my man? Welcome. Welcome to the Generations of Mario Kart. How's it going? Doing good. How's it going? Yeah, things are going good for me. Just playing pretty much the first and probably only good, like, somewhat Mario Kart 8 Wii U mod there is, considering like all the better like Mario Kart 8 mods are all on the Switch. And this is what I was saying earlier as well, like the Wii U version definitely should like get more love. Out of the three of them. I have tried, what is it? I tried CTGP, Universe. That was on like the Zeta version. That absolutely sucked. And now this one. This one's actually not that bad. I like that it does also include Pretendo in there as well. I do like that. So yeah, those are the two so far anyways I've played of a Mario Kart 8 Wii U mod. Right, GCN Bowser's Castle. We're on to the Bowser Cup now. So let's go. I think there was like another CTGP for the Wii U version of Mario Kart 8 called CTGP U. I remember that one just being absolutely terrible. Yeah, it kind of sucks there aren't more cause Wii U modding is very accessible. Exactly, yeah. I kind of wish, okay. I kind of wish there was a CTGP, like, you know, like Revolution, like a CTGP Revolution for Mario Kart 8, where it's like constantly updated. It's constantly updated with like new features and whatnot, new tracks. You know, just add like more like custom tracks and also, you know, retro tracks if you want. You know, do as you wish. And like have like some sort of like application on the Wii U that people can use to just as like a shortcut to basically get into the mod. You know, like obviously you would still need the game, but either digitally or physically. What the hell is going on? What is going on with my thing today? Hello? What is going on with my controller? Is the track bugging out or something? Okay, that was weird. Okay, I guess you can say some tracks aren't all equal, I guess, in terms of quality. Especially with how that was going on, like, Jesus. That was terrible. That was, honest to God, terrible. But yeah, anyways, back to what I was saying about this game. It's kind of unfortunate that, it's just kind of unfortunate that the Wii U version of Mario Kart 8 doesn't just really get that much, like, love. And especially because, you know, Mario Kart 8 on Wii U is still a great game. Even if it's like, you know, even if it's just like, thingy. I feel like you know what I'm trying to get at, but I just can't find the right words right now. One moment. Right, sorry about that. I get okay. I think I might have. I think I might have figured out the staircase thing. You probably might want to have to. I think you have to be like still or something like that. Go away, Windows Defender. Also, chat. If any of you use a computer like I do, well, a laptop, but still, same thing, right? Microsoft has finally added something that took them literally, no joke, 5 years to add, when this little feature was something that was just like a thing by default, right? Now, obviously, you all know the taskbar, right? It's the thing like literally at the bottom. It's like the thing at the bottom of the screen, right? On a Windows PC. Do you remember when you were able to like unlock the taskbar and you were able to like essentially able to either make the taskbar bigger or make the taskbar smaller, and you could even drag it around into like the corners. So let's say, for example, right, you had a monitor that was like in the portrait orientation, or like okay, no, that's a stupid one. Let me try again. Let's say you wanted your taskbar to be on like, let's say, the right hand side, right? Well, now you can do that in Windows 11. And the fact that it took them literally like my god. It literally took them 5 years to have a movable taskbar. Is just like, what took you so long, Microsoft? Like seriously, what actually took you so long? Anyways, that's all I wanted to say about that point. Right, here is GBA Bowser Castle 4. Oh, and of course this one is using the one from Mario Kart Wii, the music. Ooh, that was close. Excuse me. I guess this... Okay, anti-gravity. Anti-gravity! I love my anti-gravity. I really do like how sometimes certain tracks do get like, can take like good advantage of this game's mechanics. It's really good. Ah yes, the Blooper just inked literally one side of the screen, making it so incredibly easy for me to see. How fun. Ooh, hello. Okay, that's it. That's interesting. Okay, sure. That's a thing. Alrighty. That was close. That was close. Eh? Well then what's the point of having that then? Seriously, like what is the point of having that? Ah shoot. That thing goes quick. Very, like it rises up and then it's just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go down in a bit, bye bye, and then it goes. So daft. Those things in Music Park last longer than those things in bloody like in this custom track, like the ramps. Those ramps in Music Park last longer in here. For real, for real. Oh, hi, Blue Shell. Thank you, Blue Shell. Bruh. That is such a big bruh moment. How have I only got 3 coins? And the fact that Link is catching up as well, aka Cringe Phoenix's favourite character from her favourite series. Oh, we got this in the bag. We got this in the bag. Alright, so now we do N64 Bowser Castle, and then after that we have the Wii one. To answer your question, Matt, yes, I have, and I even have done streams on it. Well, in the past, anyways. I have a playlist with like the streams that I have done. It's probably not much though. It's not many streams, but I do have stream VODs available for those ones. You? No. Of course not. I think that's someone else, though. Yeah, I played this well before you were here, Matt. Yeah. I don't know. I'll see how I feel. If I feel like I need too accurate Wii Sports bowling, I'll play that game. Okay, this is definitely a pretty much a remade track, because you can tell. Okay, what I will say about like, you know, 51 worldwide games or Clubhouse games, that stuff, because, you know, again, title differences between the two, between regions. Again, I wish we just had like, I wish it was just more consistent, but of course not. It's always going to be like this until the day the Earth doesn't exist. But like, I definitely do think 51 worldwide games is definitely a great one. I like the bowling in it, but the only thing I always like to say is like, oh my god, the bowling in this one is too accurate. The motion, very accurate motion controls. That's what I say about that. For the life of me as well, there's another one I played in. There's another one I played as well. It's like the Kinect 4 one, I think. For the life of me, I cannot win that one. Like no matter how many times I try and make the CPU do something else or mess up, it's like you just can't. You just can't. You like it for the golf and the and pool games? I think I might have played the golf one in the demo before I got the full one. I don't know. I have to say, this music is an interesting one. Alright, there we go. Right, now that we've done, yeah, we've pretty much done N64's Bowser Castle. Now we'll do Wii's Bowser Castle, because why not? Why not? Stay hydrated, my friends. The fuck? Okay, the goofy like Bowser thing right there. Ooh. Yeah, the fucking goofy derpy Bowser. The little movie thing. Okay, yeah, this is another one that is definitely just taking the what's his face, the Bowser, the Nitro Wii U Bowser Castle and making it into Wii's Bowser Castle using that. Okay, so yeah, this is also replacing the Animal Crossing track because, of course, like you've got the Animal Crossing things right there. You have never seen that thing before. I have not seen that thing either. I thought, okay, legit, they were just going to reuse the same like Bowser model of him punching both sides. I was not expecting that though. I am going to be honest with you, chat. I was definitely not expecting that. What are you doing? Come on, Yosh! Do you think, Yosh? Come on, me. Can't believe GameStop called the Wii U retro. You feel old. Well, technically, like the Wii U isn't really 20 years old. That's when it's technically retro. But I feel like the thing is though, it's like even though that's technically when a console is actually retro, it's like, what do you actually call consoles that aren't like retro, like the Wii U, for example? Like the Xbox One and PS4, like you could still technically say they're still somewhat of a recent console because there's still like games still coming out for those platforms. You consider GameCube and prior as retro since you started with the DS and Wii. Yeah, I feel like the term retro is just like that word that is just used because it's like, well, what else do you call it? Classic? Classic consoles? Classic games? I feel like the word retro just makes a whole lot of sense here. Like, even though the Wii U is an HD console, like the first Nintendo console anyways, like the PS3 was obviously the first HD console in that regard. Because it came out in 2006 with an HDMI port on it. Retro should apply to gaming stuff before your time. I don't know. I feel like we could have a debate on what's the true way to use the word retro, but I don't know. Alright, now we're on to the Peach Cup. I'm going to start off with GCN Peach Beach. Let's go. Yeah, I feel like retro is just that, is like that kind of word slash term slash whatever, just kind of like be like, I don't know. It's kind of a hit and miss for me personally. Because it's just like it kind of just depends really of how you define the word retro. Wow, and these wow, Peach Beach on the original definitely looks feels a lot smaller than it is on like in Double Dash Wii and even World for that matter. A lot of kids were born after 2012, so would be retro. I don't know, to be honest. See, again, this just comes down to like this could just easily be a debate on like on how you properly define or what you think retro should be and how it should be in that regard. You know what I'm saying? I mean, okay. Just to talk about Peach Beach real quick, I have nothing to really say because this is literally just the original track. They just ported it. That's it. I mean, I was born 2002, right? So, like, let's see. Well, the GameCube was out. That was new. The Wii doesn't exist. The DS has yet to come out. Like, years from now. The Game Boy Advance technically still serves as Nintendo's, like, main console offering at that time. And, like, the PS2 and the original Xbox were also, like, new at that time. Again, I don't know. It's a thing that I can't like properly define and whatnot. But like the official one is like if a console or a game reaches 20 years old, then that is where it's technically called retro. But, you know, again, I think we could have a pretty big discussion slash debate slash whatever about it. Anyway, so I'm playing a Mario Kart Wii custom track apparently. I don't remember this in Mario Kart Wii though. Are you saying that to me, or are you like saying it to like a console? I'm assuming you're saying it to me. I mean, this is what happens when you get older. Sometimes you just start mellowing out and you start just being chill and realistic, right? To me, I could say I'm quite mature for my age. I mean, I do have my fair share of annoyances every once in a while, but, you know. But then again, it's like, you know, when you're a kid, sometimes you can be quite fucking dumb. And then when you eventually start maturing yourself and you start realizing, damn, I was such a fucking stupid ass kid. What the fuck was wrong with me? My dad was actually telling me something on the way back of how I always told my dad that could you turn the music down or could you stop singing? And I was like, really? Bearing in mind, like, my dad, according to what my dad said, I was like 3 or 5 years old when I had blonde hair as well. I was like, dang, was I such an asshole to my dad when I was younger? Dang, I don't remember any of that. I mean, who does, right? Who would remember the childhood? I feel like when you're an adult, right? I feel like Alright, we're going to the next one. 5-year-old James really said, "Can you turn that down?" I must have said it because I swear to God, chat, I'm doing the absolute cinema thing right now, right? Like, no joke, I have no recollection of that at all. Well, I am 24, Matt, so checks out. Yeah, I used to say to... You thought late 20s? Like, how old did you think I was? Like, I'm genuinely curious to know. $27 or $28? 45? What? 45? Dang, okay, jeez. Dang, 45. Where am I going? Hello, Cheap Cheap Beach. In some parts. that 45 is wild. Can I just say? $45, dang. Like 20, okay. What I will say is like 27, 28. I could probably get that because like, you know. I guess you could see from my, like, when you look at me, you probably would think I was like that many years old. But then when I actually tell you how old I actually am, it's you get your minds blown. I don't know. Ah, shoot. Oof, that was close. Okay, at least this is a 2-lap track. That's one blessing. That is one blessing. I'm gonna place this banana here and get another item. Hopefully I get something good. A freaking coin. I kind of regret putting it there now. I regret putting it there. Excuse me. In the water we go. This track is actually pretty cool. It's like, so it's kind of like a, what's its face? It's kind of got like that mixture of, Cheap Cheap Beach, Dolphin Shoals, what's the other one? I don't know what other one I'm thinking of. Like those are the two that I'm thinking of right now, but I can't think of the other one that I'm getting from like this vibe of the tracks that are like here. Oh, and this reminds me of Sky High Sunday. That's what it reminds me of. And I guess a bit of Water Park, I guess. I don't know. Yes, I have burped 2 times. Right. 3DS Rainbow Road, guys. Will I play World 9 of New Super Mario Bros. Wii later in the week? Probably. I don't know. Man, World 9 right now annoys me. I feel like maybe on like revisited playthroughs I probably won't be as bad. But I think because, you know, it is technically my first playthrough and trying to finish it like all the way to 100%, then yeah, I guess I guess that makes a whole lot of sense in that regard. Man, I wish this was the one from Deluxe's Booster Course Pass. Because even though we have the music for it, we don't really have the whole track. Because I really like the textures they did with the one for... Wow, okay. I have to say, 9-3 pissed me the fuck off. That level seriously pissed me the fuck off. With just how many fucking annoying bullet bills there were on the... at the time coming after your ass. Or was that 9-2? It was either 9-2 or 9-3. It was one of them. But bro, they... Doing that level pissed me the fuck off. Like after that stream I was like, holy shit, how did people even do this? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's another one that pissed me off, the Bob-on one. 9-1, I mean, it was hard, but I don't think it pissed me off nearly as much as the next set of levels. And we haven't even gotten to the back of the levels yet. That 9-4 one, oh my god, that is so fucking stupid. Alright, Wii Daisy Circuit in the Daisy Cup, aka the Annoying Cup, aka a certain someone's favourite from a certain other channel that I moderate for. Yep, this is This is Daisy Circuit, alright. Here we go. You can definitely tell, chat, which ones are like, which like custom track creators put the most amount of effort versus like the least amount of effort. And you can definitely tell, like, with some of the Wii ones, like, you can definitely see, like, just how not really that great it is. Yeah, you can have that. You can have that instead, Baby Daisy. Oh, no, not Baby Daisy, Baby Peach. Yeah, like, look at, like, Luigi and Daisy. Like, look at the lighting on that. It looks so weird. You can definitely tell, like, it was meant to be some sort of, like... You can definitely tell it was, like, some sort of filter they were putting on this track to give that effect. Because the Wii couldn't do, like, a realistic version of it, you could say. Why are the babies in this game? It's Mario Kart. You don't question the game's logic, okay? Alright, finish! Alright, I think we've got... Yeah, I think we've got... I think a few more to go? Alright, GCN Daisy Cruiser. Definitely not the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe version. I think that's what I'm just gonna say. Literally. I think that's literally what's going to stay. My stream at times turns black, but then for a second it turns normal. Really? I don't know. Maybe refresh that? Ooh. Look at that. You know what? That actually looks pretty good. Looks pretty cool. The frame rate is definitely tanking. Okay, at least I can go underwater just like in the Booster Course Pass version, so good to know that's there. Wait, why are the question blocks the upside down ones? What is this? A fake item box? Why is it okay? It's always here where it's like, it drops on, the frame rate just drops. And this game runs at 60 FPS, by the way. And then it's like you can see some of it's starting to drop. It's not as bad. And And then the camera decides to be very weird. Ooh. It's definitely a cool track, but you can definitely tell how noticeable the frame rate dipping is. Like, look at it. Literally right here is it's literally like going. That's literally what it's doing right now. The frame rate is tanking itself. Okay, I noticed they don't have the coins here. In the 8 Deluxe one, they actually do. Interesting how the tables just keep constantly moving. Hello, Bullet Bill. Hi, Bully Shell. Right. Great track. The frame rate likes to dip though. All right. Let's carry on here. Alright, we've done that. Alright, Daisy Hills. And then we've got a custom track afterwards. How have I dropped 90,000 frames during this stream? That's crazy. I think that's the most drop frames I think I've ever had for a stream. Wondering if the gamepad has anything to do with it. And once again, the frame rate is dipping. You gotta leave? No worries, Matt. We'll catch you later. You know, a certain someone right now who probably would be watching this stream would probably be very happy right now. Yes, 90,000. Yes, 90,000 frames I literally dropped, which is like 17.6% of the frames dropped. This definitely feels like a, when you look at this track, this definitely is like an original Wii U one, but it also has a little bit of like a hint of has a little bit of a hint of the booster course pass. That's the word I was looking for. Surprisingly, flip side, that's not who I actually was thinking of. It's a certain other person. That's a let's say, you know, this person is a Rosalina hater, you could say, and a Galaxy hater. There's your hint. Yee. Yep, that is definitely who I was definitely thinking of. Right, is this... Okay, one more. think. You think something weird is going on with the stream? Is it because of the fact that I have now dropped 92,000 frames? That's probably just going to keep increasing as we go. Because the video screen claims 8 minutes, yet the description says 2 hours. Weird. Maybe refresh it? I don't know. I don't know really. I don't really know what else it could possibly be. I mean, I know I'm dropping a lot of frames, like probably because I have that Wii U gamepad on. But where am I going? Okay. It lost parts of my stream in huge chunks. No, reloading doesn't fix it? Oh, that's weird. Yeah, have a good one. See if the... maybe when it becomes a VOD, it'll probably be all there. Unless YouTube is just being YouTube and just fucking up again. Like it always does. Typical YouTube. Alright, final lap. We're on to that sweet, sweet final lap right now. There we go. There we go. Right. Okay, this is the last track. Right, so I have to carry on from the... Oof. Right, we're still 2 hours and 28. Wii Sports boxing music. That's great. Anyways, that's the music you hear after beating Matt from Wii Sports. Just strictly come dancing. I think this might just need 16 courses, I think. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7. Wait, let me try that again. Because 1, 2, 3. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. Right, here we go. which should probably take us over to the 3-hour mark. If not, it's a 2-hour stream, people. So let us begin with this one. Apologies if the stream hasn't been the best stream. I think the gamepad might have something to do with it. I don't know. This kind of reminds me of this literally is like the Mario Galaxy thing, right? Oh, what a surprise, eh? It plays Galaxy music. Well, at least the one thing I can say is at least we're not dealing with the pain of motion controls, right? Having to bloody hold it like a bloody joystick. Ah, fuck you. That was close. At least I don't have to die, eh, chat? Right? Haha. This track was not made. This was not made for Mario Kart. You can definitely tell. They're trying to make something that probably is like, you know, fine but painful in. Okay. At least you don't. At least another thing I can say, chat, is at least you don't have those bloody purple coins to deal with. Now, if I went off in Mario Galaxy, I would be starting that all again. Boom. And there we go. That was the Mario Galaxy track, people. Alright, now this one right here, Rosa's Crystal Lagoon, this is another one that I did play in the video. Right, here we go. Rosa's Crystal Lagoon. Should probably have no problems now with this track because, well, of course, I've played this for a video, so let's see how well I do, right? This time around. And this time I don't have to pause just like in the video because I was trying to figure out the mini-map, which at first I didn't... Which at first I didn't know what button it was, and I thought the game would have told me, but yeah, for some reason the game also doesn't tell you shit about the mini-map. I think that's something that did end up being the case for 8 Deluxe. Which, you know, all improvements of 8 Deluxe is appreciated. Kind of wish 200cc was involved though, but I guess we'll still be waiting until Nintendo bothers to add that in. I feel like Mario Kart World definitely needs 200cc, especially for the like long highway tracks as well. There's a reason why I don't play that. Why I don't play Mario Kart World a whole lot. think I'm getting better at landing on this part of the track, because I think that was one of the things that confused me at first. When I initially played it in the video, I was like, where am I going? Like, I get it the first time, no problem, right? And then it's on the, like, later laps that I always seem to somehow mess it up. Obviously, this is based on, like, Mario Galaxy, obviously. Obviously, it's a custom track. But it's also kind of got that, Rosalina's Ice World vibes to it as well. Okay, at least I didn't get hit by any of the shells, or shell, since there was only just one on the track. We got this. We got this in the bag. I like how there's only just that one flop right there. Okay, jeez, took me by surprise there. Alright, on to the next one. Let's see if we can get through this as quickly as possible. Right, so N64 Sherbet Land, and then we've got Vancouver Velocity. I mean, this stream I would be lying if I was saying that I wasn't playing every single track that's available in this mod. I mean, these other tracks are available, so there's that. So there is that. Now this right here, this is definitely a remade track. They did this right from the ground up. Nice one. Nice one, Baby Daisy. Nice one. Out of my way, Bowser. Let's see what they do here. Oh, so you just go straight into the water. Interesting. Oh, that's interesting. They made the first part where you usually probably would just go anyways, like a thing you would have to use a shortcut for. Oh, the fireworks. Oh, and now we're flying. We're flying. Music's nice. I'll give it that. Original Mario Kart. One from probably either Wii. Because how would it be from Mario Kart 64? I find it interesting that one of the limitations of the N64 when they were developing Mario Kart 64 was that because of how many characters were going to be on screen at once, like 8 races, like they couldn't do 3D models. They had to do 2D textures for the 2D textures. What I'm talking about, 2D sprites, but it gives that fake 3D perspective of the characters. So everything else is like 3D. It's just that the characters are just 2D sprites. Definitely a very interesting limitation. But hey, you know, the game still came out. It was loved by everybody, so there you go. I guess you could say, even if there are limitations, Nintendo just knows how to work within those limitations to achieve the best possible performance out of the consoles, you could say, chat. Great. Chat, if you are enjoying this, or to anyone who is watching this or not, probably aren't chatting right now, but probably are lurking. If you enjoyed this, be sure to hit the like button if you have indeed enjoyed this or are enjoying this stream. And of course, if you are new here, why not hit the subscribe button? Come back for more. Alright, Vancouver Velocity. It is. What are we dealing with here? Tour or 8? Yeah, Tor. Figured. I definitely recognized, like, a little bit of it anyways. So, there's that. I mean, I've played this so many times in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, it's like, well, you know, what else do you want me to say about this track that hasn't been said already, right? Like, I probably could give you my thoughts on the entire booster course passing of itself. Bowser got hit. Lol. Okay, so yeah, they didn't put the 8 Deluxe one in because the 8 Deluxe one would have it when you're on the next lap, you would actually be going somewhere different. I think the idea of combining like different variants of the same track from Tour into one track to make it unique for each lap, I think it's actually definitely been like one of Nintendo's most like innovative ideas. It was definitely like a cool one, I will say, chat. How can you play this on Semu, the Wii U Dolphin emulator? I presume you just get the one for Semu, and then if you have the game, you would just fire it up and then load some sort of like mod onto it. I've never used Semu, so I don't really know. I'm sure there are tutorials out there on like how to get Mario Kart Generations working on the Wii U's emulator. So yeah, I mean, that's probably not been helpful to you, but there are reasons why there are tutorials out there for a reason. Alright, onto the Mii Cup now. Mii. We're going to Wii Dry Ruins first. On this cup. is Dri Ruins. Pretty much based on a dry desert in terms of you know, what it's using here. Excuse me. Ooh, the use of anti-gravity though, that's interesting. Ah, they don't have the ramps? Dude, that was the best part about that track. I mean, I don't play it incredibly often, but come on! Oh, you need a... Okay, you need a speed boost for that. Okay. Ooh, nice use of the glider though. Ah, thank you. Why did you not get Baby Daisy? God damn it! Just gotta be careful. Interestingly replaced, hello, Archie .x.x. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? It's interesting that they replaced the ones where if you had a mushroom you could boost through the like big hilly sand that's inside. With like an open, like trickable shortcut ramp. That's interesting. Well, I'm that anti-grav. Right, we're back out here. There's a Egyptian Yoshi, I guess. Alright, cool. Finish! Right, on to that next race. Alright, so now we're going to GBA Riverside Park. Hey, thanks for 7 likes on the stream, guys. I appreciate it. Alright, here we go. Let's do this. Let's do this, chat. Okay, this one... Yeah, interesting. Don't assume this is more or less also just another one where it's more faithful to the original than I think it is in Deluxe. And the side part wasn't it? Oh, whoa, okay. Aye, Blue Shell, aye. God, Goomba. Wait, can I get over this? No. Because someone wanted to hit me with a bloody shell. I only get one coin. Oh, come on. Yeah, take that. Take that. Alright, one more coin. Nearly close to catching Bowser back up. Right, there we go. I'll just use that so I can catch Bowser back up. Out of my way, Bowser. Out of my way. What? Huh? Okay. That happened. What the heck? What the heck? What the heck happened there, man? Oh, wait. Yes! Yes! Oh, let's go. Let's friggin' go. Oh, that was slow. Hold on. Oh, I'm well in the friggin' lead now. Let's friggin' go. Let's friggin' go, boys! Alright. Hope to God you do not mess up whatever you're going to do right here. There we go. Alright, cool. We did it! We did it! Right, so yeah, that was Riverside Park. Huh, okay. Alright, DS Me Falls. Here we go. And then we've got GBA Me Desert. Here we are. Here is here's Me Falls. Yep, James Falls. I like how Yoshi has become like the character that I now identify as in like the Mario Kart, in like the Mario like games and whatnot. Yoshi is now synonymous with me. Jameception, am I right? Okay, so pretty much just the original track. The only thing that's changed is the waterfall. The waterfall is actually different. If the stream is if the stream's chugging, chat, it's probably OBS once again, probably dropping frames. Alright, we're on that final lap. How the hell has it been? How the hell is it 4 laps? Okay, I was wondering why it felt like I was, why it was taking, why I felt like it wasn't finishing, because of that reason. Alright, there we go. I mean, what again? Like, what do you want me to say about this track? Like, you know what this track is. It's like you've seen it. You've seen it plenty of times. Plenty of times. Alright, now we're on to Me Desert. Let's go. Let's go, chat. Oh. Did that turn off the console? I thought I could turn off the bloody gamepad and then still continue to use that. Alright, well, let me go ahead and get the game back up. Again, why is the gamepad on? Give me 1 moment, chat. Fire this up. Right, let's see. What was I up to? When I figure, I'm pretty sure there was a way you could turn that gamepad off. Like, surely. Surely. Right, let me go back a bit. So I was on DS Yoshi Falls when I decided to turn off the console. Turn off. Right, here we go. And at least you get to see the boot up, right, chat?
Here we go.
Alright, so let's go ahead and do this again. Alright, 150cc, 16, yeah, 16, just to be on the safe side. And we were in the GBA Yoshi Desert. You can tell the gamepad's it's interfering with the. Hang on. Let's see. Is there anything in here that I can? No. Okay. What? I swear that there was a way that you could possibly turn off the gamepad without the console also shutting off. Right. Let's see here. What do we have? So another one probably also using Dry Desert like assets. Now, I do remember actually playing this in Mario Kart Wii Retro Rewind, if you all remember that. Well, to those who were there, of course. I'm not gonna say that and then just immediately try and apply it to everyone. Of course not. Is this I think this is another one where this is also by the Fat Cam, pretty sure. Unless it's a different unless someone else composed it instead. I do like the use of the anti-gravity, not anti-gravity. What am I talking about? I like the use of how they did underwater there. That's cool. I think I can go underwater here, right? Oh yeah, I can. That's cool. Oh hi, blue shell. I wish I could get that mushroom to do a blue shell dodge, but never mind. Right, we're at the 3-hour mark, but we've still got some tracks left. There we are. Alright, so now we're on to the Toad Cup. So we've got DS Figure 8 Circuit in this one. Let us begin. Sorry about the coughing today, chat. I even did the fan for camera is even the same as the original. Okay, I'm definitely noticing this is definitely going to be a booster course pass type track as well. Here we go. And this is using the DS Mario Circuit music from Deluxe. Definitely, I'm feeling a little bit of a frame drops right here. You can definitely tell. Then again, I am playing this off of the disc, so maybe playing this on a digital version might make it better? I don't know. I mean, you can definitely notice like some of the booster course pass like quirks, you could say, chat. With the fact that you've got like the grass texture. I feel like you'll never hear the end of this, won't you, chat? It's always that dang grass texture, am I right? I mean, it's definitely a very good looking track. I mean, I can see why this track didn't get into the booster course pass because, well, look at it, it's literally a figure 8 circuit, and already we have a game. Well, we have a track in this game, is what I was meant to say, that is already a figure 8. That's called Mario Circuit, by the way. How the hell is it? Okay, that's interesting. It's 5 laps. Once again, I was wondering why have we not finished yet? And then I realised, oh, it's 5 laps. Oi, you want to get shelled, bro? Get shelled. I mean, I don't know if it hit you or not. Probably not, because judging by the fact that Yoshi hasn't made a single... Oh, there you go. There's the animation. There's the animation everybody was looking for. I mean, I don't know if you were looking for it, but... You do you, I guess. I like the egg one. The Yoshi egg glider. if I'm wrong, wasn't that not in 7? I'm pretty sure the Yoshi glider was in 7, if I remember correctly. I mean, I haven't gotten back to Mario Kart 7. Now, guess what, guys? Because I'm picking this, the egg one was a cart, not a glider. Okay. Yeah, I figured the egg. I figured it was a cart, but I didn't know if there was a glider. All right. Well, I guess it's too late to bring back the customization now, considering the fact that Will took it out. I'm in the minority here, but I think having the ability to customize your cart was actually a pretty cool feature. Turn your headphones down, volume warning. You all got coconut mold! Share this with all your friends to totally coconut mold them too! On this track, it's definitely the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass track. Let's go! Anyways, carrying on. Yeah, now this is definitely the Booster Course Pass track. Like 100%. They just ported that baby from the improved version back to the original version. Like, this is literally just the Booster Course Pass one. Like, what else do you want me to say? I mean, if you want me to tell you that, then I'm pretty sure you can watch my Wave 2 video. No, it was Wave 1. I just remembered. It was Wave 1. What? I wasn't sleeping, you were sleeping. I was definitely awake, alright. Okay, interesting that they decided to not use the same, like, Shy Guy ones in the cars. Instead, replace them with those cars that drive back and forth. A bit more faithful to the original in that regard. Isn't it funny, okay, chat? In the playlist, right, the first video of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe one is literally when Wave 2 was about to release. And then they never made any videos after it. I mean, okay, that's a lie. There are technically videos way before, but I privated them. But it's like kind of interesting that I just decided to just make the Booster Course Pass ones, the ones that are available. Alright, Wii Mushroom Gulch. Gonna tell this is another one that's gonna be a Booster Course Pass one. There you go. is it chugging so badly? Like the frame rate. This is game. You do realize your future version of yourself is literally just you, but better. I guess I'm not going to hit the boost. Okay, why did you not turn all the way? Yosh! Come on, mate. What are you doing? Alright, one more lap to go. Okay, at least the one thing I will say is at least 2 of the tracks were actually the booster course pass like counterparts. That's one thing I'll say. All the others were like either, like you could say either hints of it or like it was obvious that it's like the tour original version. I think the Coconut Mall one and this one, like Mushroom Gorge, were definitely like the booster course pass ones. Like you could definitely tell. Like you can definitely tell. What am I doing on the thing? Alright, so we've done that. Now we're going on to Wii's Toad's Factory. Let's go! Let's go. I wonder how long the batteries will do. Since like I said, I've put a new bigger battery in my Wii U gamepad. It's definitely going to be quite interesting. Right, Wii's Toad's Factory. Here we are. Wait, I just noticed the item box that the big toad like one is holding is actually just moving. Alright, this is just the original music. No surprise there. And of course it replaces the Hyrule track. Oh, why are they so fast, these things? Whoa. The one that Toad's like holding right there is like, it's so weird just seeing it, just a normal item box moving. Oh yes, and since this is basically a faithful remake of the original before the Mario Kart World version, we don't have those trickable thingy-bobs, whatever they're called. I know they have a name, but I'm not thinking of it right now. Okay. That's gonna fall off anyways. Whoa. is going on today, seriously? Why am I playing like crap? Brother. Brother how? Seriously. You know, there are definitely some things I think I do take Mario Kart World for granted. Like the fact that you can just wall jump and wall like everything. You know what I mean? Like you really do take that for granted. Ah, shoot. Thought I could get it to the same one, but nope. Alright. It's interesting how they replace the machinery things with thwomps. Just looking at that item box right there, it's just like that just looks so. It just looks so weird seeing it there. It's like that one item box that you can never collect. Alright, and we're done with that. Just like that. Just like that. Right, I think this... yeah. Toad's Factory was the last one, yeah. Alright, and now we've got the Koopa Cup, SNES... SNES Cooper Beach 1, DS Delfino Square, Cheap Cheap Cove, and Woohoo Mountain Loop. There we go. Off we go. Off we go, chat. Nearly getting to the end of our playthrough. Once again, if you haven't liked this stream yet, be sure to first let me birth. Then I'll say like this stream if you haven't already. Ooh, look at that. Okay, so I can definitely tell this is replacing Neo Bowser City just from the fact that there's just like rain particles all over the screen. This one, the music playing here is actually a lot more calming than the one that you hear in World. The one in World is more like a ravey, dancey disco, not disco. It's like a ravey one. This one is like more of a calm one. Thank you, Rosalina, for that. Not that I needed it. Not that I needed it, but oh well. It is what it is, right? What am I going on for? Jeez. Jeez, that's crazy. It's currently 6:47, nearly 7 PM. Can't wait until I'm done with this stream, and then I can relax throughout the rest of the night. I'll probably not be streaming tomorrow, just to let you all know, chat. If I do decide to stream, I'll probably might stream on a Wednesday. And maybe stream on a Thursday. Actually, no, I can't stream on a Thursday because yeah, I can't stream on a Thursday because I would be busy that Thursday dealing with some stuff at you know, CIC. Yeah, so I can't stream that Thursday. I'll probably stream on a Wednesday. I don't know what I feel like streaming. Either something chill or probably continue the try and finish up New Super Mario Bros. Wii. I don't know. I'll see when we get to that point. But yeah, I'm gonna take a break on gonna have a chill day on a Tuesday. I'm gonna throw that banana right there. Okay, got another one. Good. So I can use that one to defend myself in case any red shells comes after my boaty. Interesting seeing some like black clouds in in like the sky right there. Probably after I've done New Super Mario Bros. Wii, I'll probably get back to Mario Galaxy 2, finish that game up, and then yeah, and then after that, have you lot decide the next playthrough series? So yeah, look forward to that, chat. Look forward to that. Alright, next race. Right, so we've done that. Now we're on to Cheat Cheat Cove. I think this is in Tor. Or is it original custom track? I don't know. It's one of them. It's one or the other, right? Right, and here we are. Cheap Cove. Yeah, I'm going to immediately assume this is not in Tor because there's just no way. There is no way at all that it is in here. This definitely feels like an original custom track. Okay, yeah. The music obviously is like, yeah. Kind of feels, music kind of gives me a little bit of Bob Marley vibes. I'm gonna listen to this. Yeah, I get like from the music, I get like those Bob Marley vibes. It feels like something Bob Marley's like team would compose for Bob Marley to sing. I mean, the track's cool. I'll say that as well. The track is definitely cool. I mean, I don't really know what else to really say or comment on. I think that skybox again, or what I should say, like the sky itself. I think I'm trying to see. It's definitely not based on any other like Mario Kart games skyboxes. Definitely feels original. And again, I probably could be chatting on my ass anyways. So God who knows. You know, to anyone who watches this stream as a VOD, you're not gonna have the. I hope okay. For one, I hope the stream is a little bit smoother once it gets processed as a like a video VOD that you can watch, and hopefully it's a little bit more easier and smoother because when you're watching it live, you usually get like the live experience. So like, you know, you get lag and whatnot. Alright, well, we've got 3DS Woohoo Mountain Loop. Interestingly, it doesn't have a 3DS in there. I guess it's too, I guess you would have to shrink it. But then again, you could just do it like what SNES Koopa Troopa Beach 1 does. Alright, time for Wii Sports Resort, everybody. The best game ever. You can fight me on that. There it is. Of course, it would have the F-Zero music. I just saw it going black and then it came back. That's what Matt was on about. That's weird. Alright, final lap. That's so weird that it was doing that. Tell you what, to any of you lot who are watching this live, I don't know how you are surviving with having the stream buffering all this time. Some of you must have patience and whatnot. Wii Sports Resort over Wii Sports Club, like any day. I literally would choose like Wii Sports Resort over Wii Sports Club like any day. Like, give me resort. Get rid of bloody the original Wii Sports' remake. And with that, chat, that is going to do for Mario Kart Generations. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. Yeah, that Mario. Yeah, Wii Sports Club. Like, look, don't get me wrong. It's a functional game. Don't get me wrong. However, I don't think I would want to go back to a game that shoves like million replays down everybody's throats every time you take a shot in golf. Like, no, thank you. Save it for the ones that most matter. Like, yo, how did I not get that? And stuff like that. But anyways, that is going to do, chat. That has been Mario Kart Generations. If you enjoyed it, be sure to hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. If you don't know what I do here, I like to play games, talk about games, and do tutorials that help you out. And my name is James Likes the Game. I mean, I did that kind of in reverse, but you get what I mean anyways. Ciao members. If you want to support me, buy the coffee, link down below. And bish bash bosh, and bye.